Oh, we did
Welcome
y'all
to
little
Crib
thing?
Reactions. We're doing another Star Wars video. You weren't ready for the theme music.
I really wasn't. I thought it was on somebody's page. Look at you.
Oh, I'm finding theme music. Copyright free theme music. So you better not come after us, YouTube. I wonder how long this goes. Should we keep it the whole video?
It's in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm excited. It's finally here. Ahsoka's here. Star Wars Disney Plus. I've been waiting for it. I was trying to see if Disney's gonna make a comeback. If there's some slap Star Wars in the face again, like they did with the Book of Boba Fett and
How they ruined the Book of Boba
and
Fett?
Andor. No, not Andor. Is
Andor was okay.
not Andor. What's the other one?
Kenobi?
It was
The Kenobi show?
the one he got like they basically like banished him for like 1,000 years.
Yes, but thank you for watching this video. We are going to be covering Ahsoka. This is episode 1 and 2 breakdown. We are using Josh's from Den of Nerds video so we could show some pictures. I was going to use Disney Plus, but OBS doesn't let us record it. It just blacks it out. So shout out Josh, Den of Nerds. He's actually got a thing going on, so check out his channel if you want to support him. But you need to support us by watching this. We're going to give our honest thoughts about episode 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and get into episode 1. I believe that was Master and Apprentice. And let's go ahead and pull up some of the images here and see what we got going on. All right. Yeah, that's Josh's. All right. So what did you think at the beginning where we introduced the villains here? Where we have Shin and her Jedi Master. Where did
I just like how they just automatically started with action. I think this is the second time they started off with action. I think one of them they started back with like flashbacks of like the fight at Area 50 was it Area 50?
What, Order 66?
Order 66?
Area 51. They're gonna burn you in the comments for that one. Oh, let me make sure I get this up so you like and comment.
I remember that. So I like the way they just started off with the fight. This is like they grab your attention out of nowhere, and then there was just two of them. It was just two of them. And they were just whooping butt, and I was just confused the whole time with who was this little storm hair girl.
Oh, the girl with like the freakishly blonde hair.
Yeah. Oh, that's the color it is.
Yeah, I mean it's basically what it is. It's like what is it, platinum blonde?
Okay, that's
But yeah,
that's what it
she's
is.
Shin. She's an apprentice to Galen, who's her Jedi Master. And so it's kind of weird to see. Supposedly he's a Jedi that escaped Order 66, and he escaped by going to the Outer Rim. Now his apprentice Shin doesn't look like she's old enough to be in Order 66, so maybe that's his daughter, or maybe he found someone that's force sensitive.
True.
But I did like the intro where they let him on, and they're like, they ain't no Jedi, they're phonies. And then they pulled out their sabers and they showed him who they were. You ever have to pull out your saber?
All the time.
But yeah, I really like the visuals from the from the get go.
Yeah, no, it was so real. I was confused the whole time. Like, is this real? Is it animated? What is it? That was just confusing.
It's just awesome CGI.
That's
basically what it is at the end of the day. But we're just gonna go through this quickly. I'm more of the Star Wars expert. My co-host is a Star Wars casual, so don't burn him too bad if he calls Order 66 Area 51. And we like to joke. We don't have it to, take ourselves too serious. If you want to get the sweaty information, go check out Star Wars Theory or Josh at Den of Nerds. They'll give you all the nitty gritty details. But we're gonna give you kind of the view of the casual follower. So then we got Ahsoka. She pulled up at that temple. It was looking like real Indiana Jones like, where she cut herself in and had to use like turning those pillars to get the ball, which ended up being the map. So that was pretty neat. I enjoyed that part. And then she did fight those couple robots there, but a lot of people were saying, when they were making a focus when they were making it, that they were going to really try to have the lightsaber battles be up to par and equal what was seen in the prequel trilogy as far as the level of saber fighting. But I don't know, this early fight, it did seem a little slow to me. So hopefully this is like one of the first things they filmed, and it only gets better as time goes on.
I'm just waiting to see if she has actual one-on-one battle, because in none of the fights is one-on-one. She stay winning.
Yeah, she don't need to worry about no one-on-one. She goes to see Sabine, who's basically the angry punk rocker, I guess you could say.
Who is she? Like, who? She has to be
She's
some of
a
importance.
she's a Mandalorian. Basically, all these characters were in Rebels, the animated series. So if you haven't watched Rebels, you may not know these, but this was almost like a setup, or introducing these characters to people that didn't check out, because that was an animated series. It wasn't with real people. But yeah, she's a Mandalorian, and I guess she's getting trained by Ahsoka. And the only problem is she doesn't have any Force powers, so she's just, I guess, learning.
She's a half breed.
Worse than that, she's a no breed. She has no powers. At least if you were a half breed, you still have some powers.
True.
But she has no powers. So it's kind of crazy that she's still trying to learn the Jedi way and how to handle a saber when she has no powers herself. But maybe, I bet you, by some magical way, by the end of the show, she's going to figure out some way to find the Force.
It's like Hercule going Super Saiyan. It's going to happen.
I think. I would give his daughter a bigger chance. But yeah, we see here she takes off. And let's see what else is going on. Oh, we also got to see here.
They actually got the map to see how to actually use the map, and they basically give them a map of like I guess
I think that was in episode 2. We're gonna talk about both episodes. We'll kind of go back and forth. But
episode 2, yeah, I think they jumped to episode 2 because they have it now. Episode 1 is when they took it away.
Because remember they jumped Sabine.
You know what's so sad? How Ahsoka, she fighting like 10 people, 5 people, and then you see Sabine, she fight one person and then she lost. Like, come on now. How you supposed to be pretend? How you supposed to be training to be a Mandalorian and you losing your first fight?
Well, yeah, and that's what I don't like. She's out there trying to be all she can be, but she don't have her Mandalorian armor. You know you're gonna get messed up if you're not wearing your Mandalorian armor. And where's all these new Mandalorians that don't like to wear their helmet? You need to keep the helmet on.
This new generation, that's what.
They're like, helmet off. Every day is helmet off. But yeah, I feel like they spent too much time trying to show that she's like angsty. It's like nobody cares. Like, we get it. She's a rebel with the Rebel Alliance. She's like a double rebel. It's like double jeopardy. But we go from that. Oh, and there's rumors that this is actually some, I guess, AI art. This is a guy that may be rumored to be coming later on in the show. But basically, they're going to try to chase him and get out there to find Ezra and Thrawn in the Great Beyond. But let's see. Oh, I did like the robot. Where is he? That's Josh.
She a baddie. When they showed her in person in the second episode.
Oh yeah, everyone was commenting about the side shot where they're like going along in that little speeder, and you can see her butt.
Yeah,
everyone
some freaks.
was talking about it.
I wasn't even looking at that. Like, I was staring at her beautiful face.
Everyone was like, "We didn't know she was packing like that."
Hey man, she can
it's
check
in all the Star Wars
she
comments.
Can check my ship whenever she want, man. When she was there, like, oh, you want to check the ship for it? Like, she was like, oh, you can always check the ship. I'd have been like, certainly.
That's the face you would have made.
Certainly.
Yes,
exactly.
Certainly. And I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's kind of random that they're trying to make this whole master and apprentice. And Ahsoka was trained by Anakin, who turned into Darth Vader. And she left him, and then he turned, so she kind of feels some type of way. But then she ended up leaving her own apprentice, but she was a bad choice as an apprentice because she doesn't have any Force powers. So why would you choose someone that has no Force powers as your apprentice? But there's a lot of questions here. I think they did a lot of things right. They did a few things wrong. But
what did they do wrong on episode 1? Because I think we come to episode 2.
I feel like they spent too long with Sabine and her angstiness. It's like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we get it.
She's the thief.
She's a rebel. And yeah, how you disrespecting Ahsoka like that? I'm going to stay right here, and then boom, you're gone.
How you steal the map, then you die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like when the beginning of episode 2 came on, and she's like, how are you? And then she's like, oh, did you get the coordinates? Did you write down the coordinates? What happened? Oh, they took it after you figured it out? You've done enough.
Sad. Hopefully Sabine makes herself up in episode 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, and then they were also talking about, like, how Ezra, let me see. Oh, I did like to see, that battle where she was taking it on. Let's see here. Boom. Yeah, Shin is awesome. She's probably my favorite character. Her and Galen, her master.
And
it's weird though that he's still kind of going by the Jedi ways, but he's not really
He's not a
Not
Jedi, right?
He's kind of like goes by that stuff. It's like he has a whole Padawan and everything, and she even has a Padawan braid. But it's like they're not behaving like normal Jedi. But it's like they don't have a fully. Some people were commenting that they don't have a fully red saber. It's kind of like crimson. So it's like, are they just like kind of, evil doers or selfish Jedi, but they're not totally evil.
I don't know, but I do remember in one of the episodes when I was talking to that lady, and she was like, "Oh, he was like, kill him." She was like, "Kill him." He was like, "What?" And I guess she like he had a little sensitive side towards the Jedi's. It's like,
Oh
there's
yeah,
not
that
so many of them left.
yeah at the end of episode 2, yeah, the she was asking him that, and she was like, yeah, is there any and she was like, or is there any sentiment? And he's like, no, just truth.
Comment below, how do you feel about this whole fight scene, right? Sabine whole fight scene right here. Do you feel like they should at least gave her two sabers? I mean, God,
Not everyone's got to be two saber.
listen,
It's gonna be
everywhere
a
you
two saber
turn,
party.
it's everybody got two sabers. They got two sabers and they one saber turned to extra extendo.
So now you gotta pull out the extendo.
Hopefully, the little Padawan, they give us some wings.
But
Little tink
everyone
tink.
is saying this like, what disrespect? Qui-Gon gets nailed in the stomach and he dies like immediately. And then like so far they've had Reva get stabbed twice. Sabine got stabbed once. Now suddenly everyone could live from getting stabbed in the stomach by a lightsaber. It's
Is it
supposed to be.
Andor?
It's supposed to be like if you get stabbed in the stomach, the saber's supposed to be so hot that it would probably vaporize all your organs in your stomach right away. So I don't understand how all these people are like getting hit in just the right spot that they survive.
I think she let her make it because when she stabbed her and like she just backed up, she could have just took her out right there. She just like looked at her and just like ran to the ship.
She could have just chopped her head
She's
off.
like she stabbed her and the
I
girl.
think Ahsoka was
Then the girl
coming.
started swinging like this, and she just looked at her like,
You
"You
weak.
doing?"
She's I'm not even standing there anymore. She looked like one of those high schoolers with the flag twirlers. Yeah.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, but some people say that Sabine's annoying, so we'll have to see if her character improves, or maybe she was written to be semi-annoying in the first couple episodes. But we're only getting an episode a week now. We started off with 2 episodes.
She's gonna be like
And-
Yamcha.
she's the new Yamcha. Let's see. Oh yeah, look. Let me get the picture here.
Oh, this part made me mad.
There's her helmet, but she didn't even want to put it on.
That's
man.
what made me so mad. How you cut your hair off? I'm like, oh, she about to wear the helmet, go,
Put
full
the whole
gen-
outfit on.
put the whole outfit on. No, she just cut her hair. I'm like, you, you Roseanne.
But yeah, a lot of people were making fun of that. Like she literally like prayed to her whole outfit and then put it on, and it's just like, I'm just gonna carry my helmet.
Like, it must be,
Disrespect.
it must be stank.
Mando would slap her.
It must be stank. It's like when everybody's wearing a mask everywhere he goes. It's like one of those.
Oh yeah, that one duel at the end where they were in the shipyard.
And how many swords did he have?
I did kind of like the shipyard stuff. I would say I like the intro of episode 1, and then I feel like it dragged. And then I did like the pretty much the whole episode 2 and the whole bit with Chopper, trying to find the homing beacon. And when he was getting shot at, he was like banging on the ship, like watch out,
I
the
like
droid.
the first episode. I feel like the first episode went by real fast. I had to watch the first episode like 3 times because it was crazy. But the second episode, it was all right. I mean, it makes me feel like this one, like it makes me feel like I can't wait to what's gonna happen when they make it to that. What's like Coronor?
With that other galaxy.
They gotta go to this other starts with a C because they read it off the back of the robot's head before it
Yeah.
blew up.
And I used to be a person to know every single name of all the stuff. but-
Cornell, I think it was Cornell.
No, they were on Coruscant. That's where they went. This planet was Coruscant. See, so it kicks in sometimes, guys. I forgot probably more Star Wars knowledge than a lot of y'all know. But yeah, they went to Coruscant, which is this planet, and that's when they were saying that these are supposed to be destroying all the old Empire ships and repurposing stuff. But it looks like they're repurposing it to actually help the remnants of the Empire.
And
That's why
nobody
they
ever
got in
checked on it.
trouble. No one ever checked on it. And was this? Yeah, this is on Coruscant. Yeah. But I think before, weren't they at Corellia?
Probably.
I see. I forget. But yeah, I really like this fight scene at the end, and then the whole ship part with Chopper and getting the beacon on it, and then it pretty much wrapped up where she gets her armor on and tells her, "I'm ready." And then, oh yeah, I did like this part where they were showing the map with the
All
witch.
I gotta say is Ahsoka steps on her Apple Watch gotta be at 1 million because she always running.
Yeah.
She ran as soon as when she was in the mines and she got the ball, and when it was self-destruct, she was running in. She had to run to the ship, run on the ship. She's like, "Don't land, don't drop it, don't drop it." She
So
just ran, and then
so far, Sabine's got one fumble on the year.
Sabine's trash. Sabine can't fight.
You can't start off with a fumble in game one. But yeah, here's Balin and Shin, and they're probably the coolest characters in the show.
And they're the villains.
And they're the villains, but they don't seem like real villains. They're like baby villains. So we'll have to see if they have kind of like a Vegeta arc where they end up coming to the good side or end up trying to be back with the Jedi again. So we'll have to wait and see what they're doing. If maybe this is some long con that they're doing. But the episode wrapped up. She says, "I'm ready." And then they get out of there. And remember to support Josh's crowdfund comic book. Look, he's trying to raise $50,000. He's already raised $25,000.
You get the comic book?
Yeah, he's like writing some weird like X-Men type story. So it's pretty cool to check out his channel. That's Josh right there. But what was your favorite part out of episode 1 and 2 if you had to pick one scene or one sequence?
Well, she got stabbed in the stomach.
Yes, because she was being annoying. Good
Couldn't
choice,
fight.
co-host. But instead of trying to split these up, what do you rate episode 1 and 2 as a whole? 1 out of 10.
You're like, I mean, it makes me want to see episode 3. I mean, it's starting out pretty good. It was Andor. It was what we was watching, other TV shows.
The Andor before, yeah. But that didn't have any Jedi in it.
No, I know that was trash.
It was the news fest because of the cereal. They kept on eating cereal.
It was hard, but I don't know. Didn't he end up going to jail and everything? It was just horrible. So
I thought the jail parts were cool.
I just pray that it don't get to that point. You know, but we gonna see how it goes. See if they can keep up.
Well, 1 through 10, give it, because we're gonna wrap this video up and get out of here. And let us know if you want us to keep reacting to this. And I'll get my own photos for the next reaction. But what do you say?
I gave both episodes 8.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Straight 8.
Straight 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8.8.
That's even better than mine.
It's like an 88.
69.
See how she's looking at you, disappointed. I am disappointed at your words. Well, misogyny.
Yeah, but this is based when she found out what.
Oh yeah, they checked the brain.
Checked the brain.
Yeah, and then they went to I think it was Corellia, because that's where the Millennium Falcon and Han Solo are from. Because the Millennium Falcon is a Corellian star or a freighter actually.
No. It was either that part when she got stabbed in the stomach, or when in episode 2 when they were trying to stick the tracker on the ship.
Yeah, with Chopper.
Yeah, and he was like, just blow it up.
They're like, we can't blow. She's like, blow it up. She's like, we can't blow it up. That there's a whole city down there, and he's like, eh. Supposedly, I looked it up on the internet, and his unofficial kill count through the Rebels and all the battles he's been is 50,000 people. That droid has taken out 50. I don't know if any person has killed more people than that.
Man, I'm the man. I killed 50,000 people in Call of Duty. I'm the man with the sniper.
Oh, we need to get on Call of Duty. Check out our gaming channel, TFTC Gaming. I play some Star Wars games every once in a while. I play Dragon Ball Z games, play 2K. He plays wrestling, MMA, boxing sometimes. So check. He does all the fighting.
Maybe see me playing Little Sims on there, man. Little Sims.
Yeah, the only thing that really annoyed me was Sabine, and then when she got stabbed in the stomach. And I'm like, how many people are going to get stabbed in the stomach? Like, how many times? Qui-Gon is rolling in his grave. But thanks for tuning in to Crib Reactions. We have other Star Wars videos in the Star Wars playlist. We covered the Book of Boba Fett, episode 1 through 7, through complete. I think our videos were like 30, 40 minutes on the Book of Boba Fett. We're wrapping this up in 19. So thanks for watching. If you watched this far, and let us know if you want more Star Wars content on this channel. Do you have any final words?
And comment below if you missed the old way we used to do the Star Wars.
Where I took a million photos.
I loved it.
We basically broke down the Book of Boba Fett frame by frame, because that's how much scrutiny I was going through with it being, because they messed that show up. They did a couple things right, but a majority they messed it up. So let us know. We do need a Book of Boba Fett season 2, and they need to do it right. But thanks for tuning in. Let's get some theme music as we get out of here. Hold on. The super awesome theme music. Yeah. Let us know. Bang. what's happening in Ahsoka next. We'll find out next Tuesday. Let us know if you like the
She
Tuesday.
catching the body next
relay things.
episode. I
She
feel
already
it.
caught somebody's.
Nah, those robot bodies, they don't count. She catching a real body.
Oh, I
And
guess
who's that
robot
little
bodies
puppy, that
are-
little Pikachu looking thing they be having? Find
Oh,
out
the cat.
the little cat thing.
Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. This is something cat.
Comment below about who's the little cat thing. Let us
It's
also know
Sabine's
about.
cat.
Let us also know how you feel about the whole Ahsoka episode 1 and 2. Is this 7 Disney? Are you ready for episode 3? How you feeling this reaction channel? Give it a 1 to 10. If you watch this far, you already know what I'm gonna say. Hit the comment button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and guess what? Godspeed, Star Wars fans. We out.
See you later.